Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight for this very exciting moment. It's been a long time in the making. I want to very quickly recognize my colleagues who are here today, which is almost all of them. I'm just going to go from over there to over here. We are joined by Legislator Nancy Barr, Vice Chair Terry Clemens, Minority Leader Margaret Kunzio, Legislator David Tubiolo, Legislator David Imamura, Legislator Jose Alvarado, Minority Whip James Nolan, Legislator Colin Smith, Legislator Erica Pierce, Legislator Jen Puja, as well as Legislator Emiliana Ulai and Nabiar. Not to mention our friends in labor, but they're going to be announced in a moment. You can tell by the turnout of legislators, this is something we're extremely happy to be here all together to make sure that we convey that Westchester puts our workers first. Tonight, the board's going to vote to pass a new bill mandating that county construction projects provide quality apprenticeship programs. This apprenticeship legislation carries tremendous benefits. It'll grow the county's skilled workforce and provide well-paid professional opportunities for Westchester residents. Many people have worked to make this come to pass over a very long time, long enough that it started as Legislator Ken Jenkins, but we weren't able to pass it for over a decade. It was only through the renewed efforts of some new legislators. Makes a difference to have our legislators come from labor. Tremendous effort from Legislator Emiliana Ulai and now by Labor Chair Legislator Jen Puja and so many others, but they're going to speak in a moment. People have worked hard over the years to make this come to pass, and we're excited to be doing it now. It seems fitting that we pass this bill just as we head into National Apprenticeship Week. And it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Legislator Colin Smith. Please, come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and as the chairman stated, it is, we've come a long way to get here, and it really is a privilege and an honor for me to stand here today amongst my colleagues, not only on the Board of Legislators, but also our friends in labor, and you will be introduced to them shortly as well. But they worked alongside of us just as hard and with just as much enthusiasm as was put into it from all parties in order to get this bill done. It's been years in the making, beginning with our current county executive, Ken Jenkins, who had proposed the initial bill when he was here as a county legislator. So we are realizing the culmination of many years of hard work and effort to put together the apprenticeship bill that we will be presenting this evening. And I know my colleagues and friends have a lot they want to say about this as well, but I do want to just hit some briefly go over some of the main points of the bill. Today we are advancing a bill that is about fundamentally raising standards, strengthening our workforce, and making sure that our county-related construction dollars help create real opportunities here in Westchester, as the chairman stated. Specifically, this legislation is going to require that on county-related construction contracts over the amount of $250,000, that contractors have in place a New York State registered apprenticeship agreement that matches the type and scope of work being performed. It will also require that subcontractors having those agreements in place, subcontractors also must have those agreements in place within 90 days of the award of the construction contract. In other words, if you want to work on significant county-related construction, you should be investing in the training and development of the skilled workforce that makes that work possible. This bill is grounded in our existing New York public policy that encourages apprenticeship training and recognizes the value of these state-registered programs. The legislative intent is clear. These programs create educational and training pathways for county residents. They help people access skilled, good-paying jobs. They support workforce development, diversification, and fair access to opportunities. There's also accountability measures that are put in place in this bill. Any prospective contractor must submit proof of an apprenticeship agreement with their bid, along with the most recently available completion data showing that the applicable apprenticeship programs have at least 30% apprentice completion rate, subject to reasonable exemptions for the newer programs. And then again, subcontractors must provide that same proof within 90 days. This has been a hard-fought battle, but we are happy that we are here today. I know there's a tremendous amount of support for this legislation amongst my colleagues. And again, I just want to thank everybody who has worked so hard and so long to get us here, and acknowledge and thank our friends in labor for their patience in working with us, and getting to this point, to a bill that we believe is going to work in theory for everyone involved, and it's going to put the county, set us on a positive track in the right direction to improve the quality of work here in Westchester County. Thank you.
Thanks. Next up, I want to call up a legislator that made it a priority for the board to pass this, and was one of the strongest advocates from the very first. One of the prime sponsors of this bill, Legislator David Tubiolo.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Chairman Gashi. Happy Apprenticeship Week, everyone. Come on, let's get a round of applause for a great day. Come on, happy Apprenticeship Week, everyone. There we go. Feel alive. This is a great day. So a little history. I thank Vidal, of course, Colin, everyone here, Emiliana, Jen, and of course our brothers and sisters in labor and all the other wonderful colleagues. But this is about 2.5 years in the making. It's before I went to basic training. Colin and I had some staff do some research that they found a bill originally from County Executive Jenkins when he was a legislator back in 2010. That's where it stems from. And we found it. We brought it up at the time, it was a labor subcommittee meeting. I think we were in, where were we? AFL-CIO, correct, Jen? Jen, you were there in different capacity, different role. And we, from there, start communicating with our partners, our friends, our families from, our dear families, the labor community. And we start communicating, we start working together, and we came up with this wonderful bill that will be passed tonight as a team, as a community, as a family. And what this is doing is helping protecting workers and giving opportunity. We want to give workers as much opportunity as possible here in Westchester County because we appreciate our unions and we appreciate our workers, and workers make the country work. Workers and unions make the country work. So this has been 2.5 years in the making. Very excited. There's a team effort, and this is also going to help protect us in the future. This is the first of many bills to come. We have automation, AI rising. Bills like this will help protect workers to not be displaced. We want workers, we want families to be able to stay here, live here, and raise their families here, and retire here in Westchester, because we are truly the golden apple. So I just want to thank everyone involved, and I can't say enough good things, be it our brothers and sisters in labor, our colleagues here, the county executive, and the community behind us. So once again, thank you for this wonderful opportunity, 2.5 years in the making. And Colin, we started, but we also had a lot of friends helping us, and together, we're finishing it. So thank you, everyone.
All right.
No claps, no applause. Come on, it's a great day.
All right. They're waiting for the next guest.
Okay,
I'd like to invite Labor Chair Jen Puja to come to the podium, please.
Proud to see that it's been a long time coming, and today is finally the day that this will be passed. As both a union member myself and a county legislator, I know how critical it is to create real pathways for good-paying union jobs, and so that people that live in our communities can work on these projects that are in our communities. I've seen firsthand how apprenticeships help people get ahead. They help them by getting ahead without crippling debt. They're learning while they're earning money, and they're on their way to having a job that they love and that they can thrive in. With the apprenticeship fairs that are happening this week, just in my district alone and all throughout the county, as well as the North American Building Trades Union conference that's happening as well, this is so fitting that we're able to gather together to have all this support and to show what we're doing right here in Westchester right now to continue to put our workers first. I would like to thank all of the legislators that have kept this alive over the years, my sisters and brothers in labor that have had a voice and made sure that their advocacy continues, as well as our county executive. And we are putting Westchester workers first. This is just one example. And what I have the honor of doing right now is actually introducing an apprentice from our county, John Valdivinos, who's going to tell us a little bit about his story and why stories like his matter so much on the day that we're passing legislation like this. Thank you.
My name is Jonathan Valdivinos, first-year apprentice from Portchester, actually, born and raised. Been in the program now 7 months. This means a lot. This is everything us apprentices could ask for. Just coming from my old job, don't have a pension, don't have anything. Like, this is great for the future, great for all of us. And I just wanted to say thank you. This means a lot for all of us.
Where are you working?
We're working in Westchester and Glen Island, near Rochelle. And yeah, it's going great. And this means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, I want to bring up Legislator Emiliana Ulai. Please, come on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a great day this is. With this new bill, every single time Westchester County invests in our infrastructure, we're also going to be investing in our regional workforce. That is what this apprenticeship bill will do for Westchester County. Every time we pave a road, every time we build a bridge, every time we construct a new office, we're going to be providing opportunities for young people to enter the construction trades. And let me tell you, getting a spot in an apprenticeship program is like finding the golden ticket for youth in our region. Apprenticeship programs provide pathways to family-sustaining jobs with health care benefits and pensions, all without the burden of student debt for young people in our region. And there is incredible dignity in this work, right? The building trades are going to be helping us meet some of the biggest challenges that we have in this moment. They're going to be helping us build for climate resiliency, helping us build our EV charging infrastructure and our renewable energy infrastructure. The building trades are going to help us build more housing to help us meet our housing goals, for which we have a major crisis in the region right now. Apprenticeship programs also protect our youth and their careers from whatever changes could be coming in AI, right? Because there's no AI that's going to pave our road. There's no AI that's going to do our plumbing. There's no AI that's going to rewire a house with its electric, right? And those are the fields that these apprenticeship programs will be training the next generation in. I'm so proud that we finally got this done. So glad to stand with all of you today. Congratulations to everyone in this room.
Well, again, thank you again for everybody to show up. This is a super exciting day. I want to again acknowledge everybody that made this come together, my colleagues here, the county executive and his team, obviously our friends in labor, and fitting that Ed Cook is here because he's one of the people that kept yelling at us during those meetings. Strong advocates to make sure that the bill that we passed wasn't just something that we could talk about, but something that's going to help Westchester families. It's going to put good paying, skilled labor jobs into our economy, and that's something that's going to help out families, it's going to help out our economy, and it's good for everybody. So thank you all for attending. Stay tuned, I guess, for our board meeting that's coming right up, where we're going to be able to pass it again. Okay, yes, of course. Ed, please come on up. Please speak. Yeah.
I don't want to have to yell at you again.
He's going to do it again.
No, I
Go ahead,
won't.
come on.
So we can talk about a full circle moment here. Coming into the building, Jonathan said to me, 15 years ago, I was in middle school and I got a tour of the county building. 15 years ago, then County Legislator Ken Jenkins started talking to us about an apprentice bill and how it would revolutionize the industry and help members of struggling communities get a leg up and a lift up. And that's exactly what apprenticeships are. So it's a full circle moment, and it's more fitting than ever to have Jonathan here from Portchester. And that's his first real foray at public speaking, and I think he did amazing. I'm the vice president of the Westchester Putnam Building Trades. We represent about 33,000 men and women in the construction trades in the Westchester and Putnam region. I'd like to thank the county exec and this great group of legislators that finally, after about 15 years of conversation and discussion, came up with a bill, an important bill, a fair bill, because this bill is non-discriminatory. There's 60 apprenticeship programs in the Hudson Valley. As long as you meet the criteria of this bill, whether you're a building tradesman or an open shop contractor, you have the ability to participate. And that was very important to this legislative body. Albeit, our apprenticeships have a record graduation rate, professional training. Our apprenticeship model is comprehensive. It combines paid on-the-job training, where participants earn while they learn, with structured classroom and hands-on instruction in dedicated training facilities. Many of our programs include continuing education. Carpenters, for example, we have a 2-year degree from SUNY Sullivan for construction management technology. Local 3 has a college program for their apprentice graduates that can move on. It's a tremendous lift up and leg up. Not only does it protect the workforce when you work with organized trades, it protects families, it builds communities, and it allows us to live properly and live fairly in this community. It gives us dignity when we retire. It gives us dignity when we go to the doctors. And that's why this group of legislators, this moment, is so important to the future of Westchester. So after 15 years of struggle, we finally got where we needed to be. It's a comprehensive, fair bill. More work needs to be done to protect workers in Westchester, but I believe with this legislative body, it can be done, and it can be done right, and it can be done fairly for all across the board. Thank you.
Thank you again, and we're not done yet. We're going to be working for more bills to be helping. Oh, I want to recognize that we've also been joined by Legislator Jewel Williams-Johnson. Thank you, Jewel. And thank you all again for watching. We'll see you all very soon.